Good day. It's just a super hot day today, so I won't be running my little phone here too long. It's 98. It's a warm day. So, everyone's doing well. Animals doing good. I'm going to go give them some new water shortly and check on them, make sure they're okay. They look good from here. Just wanted to photograph my flowers again. They're kind of pretty. I like when they're coming out. They're beautiful. And let's see. The lilies are starting to, well, they're turning. The lilies, like, this one will be open like today, and tomorrow it will be gone. So they don't last long, but they're pretty. They're very pretty. But they're probably soon to be on their way out. But they're gorgeous. Pretty pretty. So pretty. I wish they would last all summer long. You can see I have some new babies coming out. Like the new ones down here coming out. See, Daisy? But at least with my perennials, there's a variety coming up, so I always have something new to look at. I'll show you that squash. Last time we looked at the squash in the box garden, and it's getting bigger, even in a day or two. It gets bigger. These are cool. Very, very warm. I'm sure it's warm where you guys are too, and in lots of parts of the country. Having a heat wave and droughts in a lot of part of the country. I'm going to water my flowers once the sun gets away from them. Make sure that they can have the moisture that they need. Let's take a look at that particular squash. I think I can see it. I was out this morning kind of weeding around the garden a little bit, and mostly like removing like any dying leaves and things of that sort to get off the garden. But look at that thing. Isn't it amazing? Doesn't it look really sweet? It looks great, isn't it? Look how big it got. Just a short time. It grows very fast. There's one more back there growing. But amazing how fast it grows. And I put a little piece of cardboard. This is another one on this side. I'm not sure if I can see it from the fence here, but I have one growing here. And I put a little piece of cardboard underneath it so that it's not touching the ground totally, so you can't really see that one too good, but whoops, it's in there. Yep. And I also found some cucumbers. I put some cardboard under the cucumbers. And remove some leaves that were turning. There's a cucumber under here. Let's see if I can get a little picture of that there. One second. There's a cucumber there. Little short fat one. I'm sitting on the cardboard so that it won't be touching the ground. Yeah, let's see. It's a baby one there, but I had a bigger one nearby. Let's see if I can find it. The big one nearby was just hanging. Let's see if we can find it. 1 second. Should be easy to spot. I say that from this side, but I did see it on the... Oh, there it is. Here, watch this. Let me remove this a minute. Pull this up a minute. Some creeping Charlie I'm pulling up right here. In this little spot. I gotta be careful because sometimes the little tendrils from the cucumbers hanging on to stuff. I don't want to pull it off. So, let me move this a minute. There's a cucumber. He's not touching the ground. He's just kind of sitting there. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Let's get that off there. So that's doing good. Oh, gee, look at my tomato plants. Oh, I better get in there. I better go get some string and hold them up. They must have just fell over today. Can't have that. So I'll go get some string and tie them up. And let's see. Oh, I just took out these little, these weren't supposed to be planted now. The garlic, they were supposed to be planted in the fall and just before the frost and stay in the garden all winter long and harvest them in the spring. But these were already sprouting, so I just put them in the ground. So I got tiny little garlics. And I'm going to take them off here. They're just drying for today. It's such a warm day, but I will take them off and put them probably I don't know, in a dry spot. I just got to get them into a dry spot where they won't get rained on or anything. And that tomato over there is looking pretty good. And with the raspberry bushes, I put them inside of like a tomato holder. These wire. It could be any kind of vegetable holder, but I put them in here. sun's right where I want to look, so they're going to be in a wire now, so I'll try to get them to stand up within this wire. And the watermelon keeps on growing. That's cool. So we won't spend too much time chatting. Just wanted to say hi to you. Hope you're all able to stay cool. I know in the other parts of the country, Texas and Oklahoma and others, neighboring states near there, being hit really hard with the drought. All their grass and the fields are just drying up. They have to try to get truckloads of grass from other states to help them out, and a lot of farmers are getting rid of downsizing their herds, because it's just not enough grass to maintain the number that they have. So our prayers and thoughts go out to them for sure. Hope everyone watching is doing well. Stay cool, drink a lot of liquid. I'm going to be watering this area over here today. Make sure they get a little bit of moisture. We might not get rain for a couple of days, so I just want to give all my garden and flowers and things like that a little bit of a drink. Okay, guys, so you all take care of yourself, and I'll chat with you later. Okay, bye now. Got some rain today, which was good, because we hadn't had any rain for a few days, so I'm glad we got the rain. Came down pretty hard for a couple times, maybe 3 times today. Really poured. So the lilies are still looking beautiful. Not that many left now, though. Looks like the black-eyed Susan. I think that's what they are. And then I have my first tiger lily over here. It's really quite beautiful. It's so unique the way it looks. A tiger lily. Quite pretty. So different compared to other lilies. It's my first tiger lily of the summer. A couple more is going to be coming out over here. So after the rain, it was a little cool, but then you could feel the mugginess coming right away. And right now it's muggy. It feels muggy. So I have the ACs on in the house, keep the house cool. It's supposed to maybe be down to 68 tonight. If it does do that, and it's not muggy, I'll open the windows instead. But I don't know. It might cool down, but right now it's just muggy. Muggy and hot. Had a very, very, very hot summer this year. And these are doing good. Not many left on these, but they're still beautiful. And I noticed, yesterday I noticed that the Japanese beetles was eating my pretty flowers. They didn't go after the first set of flowers I had on this yellow rose. Didn't bother it at all. But this second set they were after, so I just put this little top on it. And I haven't seen any Japanese beetles since then. So just to protect it a little bit, because it's got a lot of buds going to be coming out on that, so it's going to be pretty once the buds open up. A lot of buds underneath that screen, which will look pretty. That's the only one, this yellow one, is the only one that the Japanese beetles go after. Not the orange one, or not this other one over here. Which is like a reddish color, I think. No, I think that was pink, actually. Red's over there. And the rain was really good for the grass. I watered the grass yesterday, but getting those 3 different storms today really gave the grass what it needed. Some little, extra water down here to have the pretty color, the pretty green color. We might have a couple spots. We might want to add a little bit more seed against that dirt wall, because sometimes if it rains hard, it washes seeds down. So I might want to plant something back there. But it looks really good. The green is doing really well. Looks much better today. A little bit of rain down there. Looks great. So a few little bald spots. We're going to put a little bit more seed there, but Zach did a great job. Looks really nice. Boy, I can feel the humidity building up. I hope you guys are all having a good day today. And I think before we know it, we have just a few more days. We'll be in August. It's hard to believe. I tied up my tomato plants because yesterday I noticed they were sagging. There's a couple plants that were falling over, so I tied them all up. So they should be all set now, nice and strong. Tied them up. They get top heavy and they fall over. And hey, take a look at this squash here. Last time we looked at it together, it was small, but look at it now. Look at how I put a little cardboard underneath it. Let's see if we can find it together. Get this out of the way. How do you like that? That's gotten really pretty big, hasn't it? Pretty soon it'll be ready to eat. It's amazing. There's a couple more that's growing underneath there. That's an older plant. I planted that about a month earlier before these. Got a couple of them growing here. We ate our first cucumber yesterday. It was really good, super good. It's a nice breeze coming, but it's still very humid. And as I mentioned, I had put these raspberry bushes up on these trellises, I guess to call it, maybe like a support bracket. So they have some support and won't fall over. Watermelon's doing good. So things are getting there. I planted a lot of my stuff in, let's see, I think I planted April. April to May, even March. I planted some of my things in March, my tomato plants, but I think I might even plant them in February, March, April. Give me maybe almost 3 months head start. That's what I'm thinking. Girls are doing good. The grain got a little bit wet when it rained, but that's okay. They can eat a little bit of soft grain. I can see there's a goat over there. He's trying to relax. The sun is right on him. Not sure which one that is. That might be Applejack. I'm not sure. I think so. The reflection of the sun makes the color look different. So I just want to say hi and give you a little, say a little hello, and hopefully you're doing well. And just can't believe how fast this year's gone by. I really just can't believe it. What in the world's happening? My pears are doing good. So, but these pears here, we're keeping an eye on the pears as they grow. These pears here, which is pretty good size. They're pretty good size compared to those little tiny ones. But, yeah. I'm curious to see how those turn out compared to these other ones here. And where are you, pear? Some pears here, and they sure look different to me. And these guys. Very, very strange. But I think it might be a grafted tree, that's why. Okay, well, a little bit warm. I'm gonna change into my other barn clothes, go outside, change water for them, and I'm gonna put them in later though, because it's too muggy to put anybody in now. It's too muggy. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. You have a wonderful afternoon, and I will catch up with you a little bit later. All right, now, thanks for tuning in today. God bless. Bye now.